Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Here I am again, Randy Clark, talking about intermittent fasting and having the ketosis eating plan. I don't like to call it a diet. I really don't. It's just a change of eating, the way you're eating. And the fellow that I'm following, Marc Boni, that's Marcboni. He explains it so well. It's not about eating high-fat diet, nothing but bacon and hamburgers without the bun and no carbohydrates. It's much more scientific than that. And if you do a lot of research, which I have personally done quite a bit of research throughout the old YouTube, my wife calls it the Devil's Channel, but anyway, there's a lot of useful information and some really good doctors on there and very cool fitness people that explain the ketosis way of eating along with the intermittent fasting. So I'm still in that 16-hour window of fasting where I finish my dinner at 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, but then I don't eat until 16 hours later in the morning. I have some black coffee and I have a little water concoction that Marc put together for me. He can explain that to you when you get a hold of him. Just having my little bullet coffee. You might have heard of bullet coffee. I like that. It's a coffee with a little bit of ghee butter in it and some MCT oil, a little bit of cinnamon, some turmeric. Blend that all up, and that's my little coffee just before I go to my workout. And that's what I wanted to talk to everybody about today. And as a reminder for myself as well, I keep this little journal, keep track of all of my progress while I work out. And so as I look back here to January 2nd, today it's February 26th, I could not do squats with the free bar and with any weight on it at all. Best I could do was body squats. So I started off with 4 sets of body squats at 15 reps each, and doing it very carefully and very gingerly. I've had some meniscus problems in my knee, and I've also had with the MRIs, the doctor says I got all kinds of arthritis and stuff in my knees. So I really didn't think I was going to be able to do any heavy lifting ever again. But Marc told me to take it low and slow and just see how it worked out. And so between the body squats, wide grip pull downs, the most I could do was 35 pounds, but I did high reps. I was doing 25 reps of the pull downs, and some different chest exercises and such. But here I am today. This was yesterday, Monday, February 26th or 25th or whatever it was. Anyway, 90 pounds, the bar and the weight. So I got 90 pounds on my shoulder, and I'm doing 3 sets of 10 squats now with 90 pounds on my shoulders. I can do deadlifts, 115 pounds on deadlifts, and I do 3 sets of 12. Back extensions is an amazing exercise. Calf raises. When I first started, I doing leg extensions where you kick your legs out with the weight machine on there. I started off with 35 pounds. Now I can do 110 pounds. This is only in 60 days. It's just, everything has just really increased really quickly. I used to do weight training years ago, so maybe your muscles just wake up quickly again. I don't know how it's all working, but it's really working really well. My leg press, that's where you sit down on the machine and the weights are up above you and you're pushing with your hips up above the leg press. 250 pounds I've got on there now, and I can do 3 sets of 12 very, very comfortably. I'm shocked by that, completely shocked. 110 pounds on my wide grip pull downs. I can do 3 sets of 10 on that. Shoulder press with the bar. Got the bar up and doing the over the head shoulder press. I've got 65 pounds on there, and I can do 3 sets of 10 reps. Very, very controlled. Feel very, very good. I've got some shoulder problems on both my shoulders, so I don't want to push that too far, because the last thing I want to do is hurt myself. I can push more weight, but I get a pinching in my shoulders, so I don't need to push more weight. I just want to do the movement and build up the you know, just build up the muscles and build up my endurance. Another thing I'm doing, getting a lot better, is on my bench press and rows and bicep curls, tricep pushes. Everything is increasing. Everything has increased astronomically as far as I'm concerned over the last, it's only been 60 days. We're talking not even 8 weeks yet since I started this program with Marc. So if you want to start changing things in your life, I mean, it takes some, obviously, changes. They say the definition of insanity is to keep doing what you're doing and expect change. Well, that's what I was doing. Another thing I've done is I've really cut down on my alcohol consumption. I'm not at zero. Still like a little bit of wine, and I still have a little shot of bourbon here and there, but I've really cut it down. And just a lot more aware. No more junk food. I haven't had any bags of chips. That's another thing that this, when you get your mind wrapped around this ketosis thing and you start getting into it, it's a bit of a deterrent for when you see those snacky foods that you normally grab, either whether it's a bag of chips or a candy bar or a bottle of pop or those things that you normally gravitate to. You think twice because you're going, no, I don't want to ruin what I've got going here. I got my body in ketosis. It's feeling good. It's burning lots of fuel, and I just feel really good. And I don't want to use that thing to completely destroy it. Now you're going to have the odd cheat here and there. Don't beat yourself up. That's happened to me over the last 60 days. You just get back on the program the next morning or whatever it is, and just hit her hard again. But I've made very good strides. I feel for myself anyway. 208 pounds. 43 inches here where I was 47 inches around the belly button, fattest part of my body, and just feeling better, sleeping better, more energy. I also perform on stage. I'm a singer, and I just have more energy on stage, and I feel I look better too because I just fit better in my clothes and all around. I've been getting compliments from people because they notice that I've lost a little bit of weight and stuff. So that's kind of nice, get encouragement from everybody. That's all I got for you now. I just like to keep this little video record. It's really cool that we're allowed to do stuff like this. And it's so simple with the stupid cameras and audio and everything. It works out really well. So this is a neat little video that I'll be able to look back at years and years to come. And hope you enjoy it too. If I can encourage anybody to do the same. Marc Boni, Marcboni. Look him up on Facebook, or just Google him up there. Very educated guy. He's done a lot of homework, and he walks the talk. He really does. So get a hold of Marc. He can tell you everything that he's gotten myself and other guys and gals he's got working with, and they're seeing the exact same results as me. Fabulous results. So if you want to shed a few pounds and get yourself feeling a little healthier, if you want to be a healthy 60-year-old or an unhealthy 60-year-old or 70-year-old or 80-year-old or 20-year-old, doesn't matter how old you are. If you're unhealthy, it can really make life kind of miserable, you know. So I've met people that are in their 80s and 90s. They're so healthy and they're happy. So health is what it's all about. We want to really keep our mind healthy and our body healthy, and that'll just make our life and our relationships that much more enjoyable. That's all I got to bore you with, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in and your time and your encouragement. So many encouraging words and stuff from all friends and family and all kinds of people. So thank you very much for that. My name's Randy Clark, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.